the sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. His guys caught in the mushy middle of the NFL after 4 weeks, sitting at 2-2. You can join us for this one. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Rookie Ryan Fitzgerald just about set. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Looking to throw right away. That's caught. Devon Achane. And this one doesn't go far. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up. Next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group that could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't go too much longer.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They'll come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He shovels this one forward. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Get the fullback involved here. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
2nd and 8. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They bring Westbrook-Ikhine in motion left. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Achane on the inside give. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down run from Achane. Now the grass wasn't greener on the outside, Brock. He's tracked down out there. That loses yards. Fourth down coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The kick by Patterson is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Here we go, set.
They run again with Hubbard. And it's a nice little chunk here. 6 yards. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Black Ultra.
Out of the gun, Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock. Up to the 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40 with 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the ground and bound. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 10 black, set, go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Off the play fake, it's Young. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 11.
Another try following the sack. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. Broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
Ready.
line.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
It's McMillan with the catch out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3.
Ready. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium
Yellow.
after
Line
this.
45. One. Ready.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
33. Yellow. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Panthers, first down.
Here we go. Set.
First and goal at the 1
Yellow.
yard line.
Put.
Hubbard is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 7, Dolphins 3.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Kicking team.
He was shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive.
All right, come on.
Hand off to Gordon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
He's got time here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's fielded at the 14. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too.
On the ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
Going play action. Young. On the move. Headed right. He's running with it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 16 yards on the play. And going to be good for a Carolina first.
Panther. First
Come on,
and 10
set.
at the 44-yard line.
50, green. Set, cut.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
52, blue. Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on first. It is caught left side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Red, 38. Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Down. Drill, 52. Black, 95. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And a decent run, gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now lead by 10. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Set.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
Looking to throw. Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set. Black 40. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald, and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through, and then extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Off the play fake. And a man is there to knock that away. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Finds the football outside. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Panther offense headed out to the field. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Yellow. Ready?
Now Young. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30.
Come on, set. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Looks like they get about a 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, remember playing tug of war way back when? Like elementary school, where you're just trying to move that rope an inch? Well, the offense and the fullback couldn't do it. Defense stood up and stopped it before it could get started.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him from the 46. Tagovailoa on first down. It's a big strike to Hill. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Dolphins.
Ready.
2 and out from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the set. Completed over the middle. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that creates space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
On the return, this is ETN. Making some progress here. Showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Set, ready. Ready?
First down, Young. That's caught. Jimmy Horn Jr. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Going red. Ready, ready. 10 black.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All set up now for first and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Blue striker. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
18 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, this is ETN. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Yellow, 43. Drill green. Ready.
Young throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 red. Set.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
For a Carolina Panther.
Yellow, line.
First and 10
Let's
at
go
the
now.
33-yard line.
Running right. Here's Hubbard. Another small 4-yard chunk there. Really gay there on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Right in right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hut.
First and goal, Hubbard. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up second and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Yes, on red. Steel, black.
to throw. The back's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. And after it's good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with their chair. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Princely Umeri-Ellen.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's 2 on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it, it's Achane. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Ready.
Up the middle, Hubbard. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call a pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Running the throw here on 3rd. It's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Miami offense headed out there now. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Receiver in motion, headed right. 1st down, here's Tua. He's taken down, the Panthers rush gets home. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Another this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to flip.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Tagovailoa. Flush out now to his left. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's come. This is Jalen Wright. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Good.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
He's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that, but the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Right, that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by the fullback.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, this is ETN. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Opposite. Green. Set.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings it.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready. Red.
Now it's Young. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On third down, it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there.
there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
34. Dolphins 13.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On first down, they're going to start out with A-Chan. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to run up a tough third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Third long through here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinesy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
First down 10.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Young to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And they find them after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Set.
Young working from the gun. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And I'm sure they're trying to bring out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
All right, go, 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 go.
Out of this shotgun, a gift to A.J. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Tua looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock. Being back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached a point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, is he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
He scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They run again with Hubbard. Big gap up the middle. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Set, punt.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 30. Ready.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly... Things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Tua now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
They're right here.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Get set. Ready? Out.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's going to get this one out quickly to Hill. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. Connects on the crosser. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on down. First down now. Ball at the 39-yard line.
The play is a turnover on
Set.
down.
Ready. 50. Great. Ready.
Here's a gain to Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the double.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Hunt.
On the counter, Dowell. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Following the play, got somebody in some discomfort, Brock. Timeout called as they head to take a look at Isaiah Likely. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Now, 52%.
Now Young. We've got a screen to the running back. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. It really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
Ready up.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Set.
So with Dowdle on the run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
5-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Black, 95. Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn.
Ready?
2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Blue, 32.
3rd down run with Dowdle. Tried to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Juke the defender. Showing loose. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And as the fumble bounces out of bounds, that's going to do it. This game comes to an end. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.
mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She say that I'm bald like a 90s symbol.